Hey, Leslie. Thank you, Miss LaWanda. See, it's not on here, so I'm gonna have to do it from my phone. Live chat. Let me see. Nope. I'm gonna have to do it from here. Thank you, guys. An hour saved. I don't know why. Uh, Gifts. Did I set it? 1 hour saved. I'm just gonna put anything. Celebrate good times. Come on. It's a celebration. Hi, y'all. Yeah, guys, mine is gift. All right, let me get this out my ear. Hi. I've been busy. Busy, 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 busy. I'm so goofy right now. Davion's live. I love her live, man. I'll be cracking up. I had got behind in it. I don't know how. So I just listened until I caught up to like, I guess like a minute before where she was. Thank you, Royalty Queen. Let me see. Thank you, Miss LaWanda. Let me look over here. Hold on. Thank you, Miss LaWanda. I see you, boo. Hi, Leslie, darling. You was the first one up in this thing, off up in this thing. Hey, Sharon Westbrook. Hi, girl. Hey, darling. Meow. Hey, kitty lover. Hi, sugar. Yo, hoo, you hoo. Happy Friday to you, Miss LaWanda. Hey, Royalty Queen doll. Hey, Lavanna. I don't know what that means, honey. You speaking in another language. You're going to have to try to do it in English. Thank you again. Y'all giving me the gifts. Hi, Lavanya. Lavanya. I like that name, Lavanya. Y'all cut on my hair last night. I jacked it up. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I said, come on, man. Come on, man. Do better, Miss April. It was getting on my nerves. It was like I cut all up off of here. And I cut it. I cut this off. And I hurried up and rushed and did it. And I usually take my time. I should have took my time. But it is what it is. It was getting on my nerves. Thank y'all. I think I might reach my goal, my gift goal. Leslie Cole said, I've been sending my daughter your TikToks all, and she be cracking up. She been subscribed. Thank her. She been subscribed. Oh, Leslie, thank you to you when I first sent her the TikTok. I love your TikToks. Yeah, I need to get back on them. I've been really lazy with them. Well, not lazy. I've been really busy, guys. I've been really, really doing a lot of stuff here. Um, and that has a lot to do with why I'm not coming live as well. But I was like, let me hurry up and get in. I didn't see nobody live. So I squeezed myself in here. And then by the time I do have the time to do a TikTok, I'll be tired. My energy be like, oh, let me turn my light on. Excuse me, guys. Let me turn my TikTok light on. There we go. Get some lighting off up in this camp. I was going to do one for Prince. I had went through a drive-through. I had went through a cookout drive-through today. Got me. If you guys have a cookout near you or in your town, I got the small cheddar melt bacon burger. And it comes with sauteed onions if you want them. I won't get them no more because they weren't like sauteed enough for me. I would rather have them to be able to crunch on them as opposed to like, stringy. But that hamburger was banging. And when I was at the drive-through, I had a Prince song playing the song Seven. And I asked the young lady, I said, do you know who's singing this song? I said, I'll give you $5 if you could tell me. And she could not think of it. She didn't know it was Prince. Then she called, the other girl came over, a little older, said to her, um, thank you, Royalty Queen. I see you guys. Thank you again, Mr. Wanda. Hey, Ustav. Sharma, hi. Happy Friday to you. I got to polish my nail. Guys, look at that pretty fingernail. It looks real. It looks like I went to the beauty shop. I had bought these, but they're too long, y'all. They out like this. I cut this one down, and still look how long that thing is. But I'm going to polish over it. I'll be doing anything. I'm so like, I'm ghetto. When it comes to my nails, I'll be putting on 3 different, like if I haven't went, I did go buy me some. But if I don't have the, I'll use different ones because sometimes you run out of the different fingers. But anyway, they never guessed the song. So they had 3 people come to the window to try. And I was giving them hints and everything. I was like, he changed his name to a symbol. Now, don't you think they would have known it was Prince? I was like, well, y'all don't get nothing. You ain't getting no $5 today. Hi, Annette, darling. Hi, Boo. Hey, Sugar. How are you? Ruben said, no offense, but wouldn't you prefer a bit more salads? No, honey, I love this. I love all this. So do my husband. He love it all, baby. If I want a salad, I'll eat it, but I'm not going to eat a salad because you think I need a salad, baby. You feel me? Never that. We'll never do that, Ruben. Matter of fact, I would like to have a grilled Reuben sandwich. How about that? I'll take one of them any day, Reuben. I'm going to leave this one like this. It's too pretty. I don't really have nothing to say, y'all. I don't even know. I'll just tell y'all the events of what's going on after I greet everybody. Says, I can say 67. Yes. Can you subscribe to my channel? You hit those 3 dots. You turn that notification bell black, and it'll tell you when I go live. It'll tell you when I do my shorts, and it'll tell you when I post a post. Absolutely free, SAS, S-A-S. Okay, so do that for Miss April, and I would be greatly appreciative. 67. I said 67 just because you wanted me to, baby. Okay? And it wasn't, that's not, out the way. Annette said, Annette, you said we got a cookout, April. Love, I do not like the hot dogs. I don't never get their hot dogs. They got fresh ground beef. They use real hamburgers. It's like cooked out on a grill. I'm not kidding you, Annette. Their hamburgers are like grilled hamburgers. So, and it's real hamburger. It's not like fake. You know how they got the patties? These are a hamburger. And they banging. Ooh, they so good. Oh, my God. Let me finish reading what you said. Hi, beautiful April Love. Hi, my beautiful Annette. I saw you. I had seen Fifi, Judge Fifi. You was in her chat. I said, Annette loves on everybody. You are such a sweetheart. Because I seen her live. I'm still subscribed to her, which I don't have no problem with it. But I don't know the people that she be talking about. I'm lost in the sauce, so I don't know what be going on. And that thing with talking about little one man hand band, y'all, I was cracking up. I was like, oh my God, what happened? And it made me remember, y'all. I told y'all I was a hellion, right? And this girl, I had heard that her and my man was messing around. This is back in the day. She come to my house. Why did she come to my house? It was on a rainy night. This was years ago. And I told her to get out the car. I said, get out the car. And she said, no, I'm not getting out the car. So I tried to grab her by her neck, her collar, and pull her out the car. She fell back like this, and her feet got to kicking all crazy. I tried to grab her foot and pull her out that car. Y'all, when I tell you she was kicking for her life. She was kicking for her life. Them feet was a weapon, honey. If one of them kicks would have connected on my body, I'd have been jacked up. Cause no, first I reached in. Let me tell y'all the story. Let me get to this and then I'll tell y'all the story. Cause that made me remember that when y'all said that the dude was trying to pull him out the car and he was kicking, I went right back to that memory of trying to pull this chick out the car. True story, y'all, not lying. And I haven't thought of it for years. Years. That's crazy. Okay, you said, you said I do not like the hot dogs. We got one right up the street. Can walk. Girl, are you kidding me? Try their hamburgers in that. And you can get it small. You don't have to get the large one. It's only $4 for a small hamburger because I can't eat a big one. Hey, Tony Lawson, beautiful. Hey, my Leslie Cole. April, did you hear my good news? After 4 grandsons, finally got a granddaughter on the way. Oh, my God, you got a girl. You can trust her so cute. Congratulations. Cute clothes, baby. Ooh. I know you so tickled. Oh, my God. You said, I finally got a granddaughter on the way. That's such a blessing, boo. It is. We know it is. Children they're such a blessing. I wanted a boy with my actual self. I got 2 grandsons, but all the rest are girls. We girl makers, or the guys are girl makers, I guess. But you said from my daughter that subscribe to your channel, okay, to your TikTok. Tell me her name on TikTok. She has 3 boys, finally getting her girl. I know she is so happy. That baby gonna be spoiled. Y'all, I got glue from gluing my nails on my knuckle. Ain't that terrible? That's why I'm like trying to get it off. I be getting it everywhere. Terrible. On my stuff. Ugh. Congratulations. Let us know when she has the baby. Okay? And we pray for a safe delivery, a healthy baby. Yes, Lord, we thank you. You give us children. They are a blessing from God. And we thank you, Father God. We thank you. Thank you for the legacy, Father God, in Leslie Cole's family. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. More legacy, more legacy. We love it. Everybody's greeting. Lonely Marcus. Hey, Lonely Marcus. What's good? Granny doing good. What's up? What's up, G? What's up, home G? See, I like when they say stuff like that. What's up, Granny? Because I am a granny, baby. Yes, I am. I'm a tough old granny, too. Wow, I will thank you. You going to subscribe? Where's my grandma Gigi? I don't see her. Hi. Okay, let me see. Let me see what Steve said. Jesus. Steve says 6'7". I don't know what that means, Steve. Are you like Mariana low key? Let me see what you said. Say 6'7". I'm not going to say it unless you go on and subscribe to my channel. Clock that T. Y'all know, y'all should be cracking up at what Jess was saying. And I did that on purpose, I promise you. I am right, ain't I? G-U-L. I don't know how to pronounce that. Guh. Is that guh? Guh? That sounds nanny 6'7". No, I'm actually not 6'7". I'm in the 60s. Steve, if you guess my age, I'll send you a Cash App. I'll send you $5. If you guess my age, Steve, you could drop your Cash App and I'll send you $5. I do got $5 in my Cash App. So guess my age. Not 6'7". You hear me, Stevie? I don't know what I don't know the people either. Fifi was talking about. I just yeah you and I saw you. You just said you dropping to show love, and I think that's so sweet. That's beautiful, baby. You are beautiful in that. You're beautiful inside and out, girl. I didn't know you rode like that. You fine. I seen your picture. I was like, look at Annette. Annette is cute, cute, honey. Baby, I'm not kidding. I see you. It funny. The only like my daughter posted that. It's a sentence, but it tickled me so bad that I had to crack up because I could relate to it. Go check out my last short, y'all. It's funny. It is really really funny. Oh, what are they saying? Hi, hey B. Oh wait. My chat jumped crazy. Hey B, how are you, darling? Is that my friend B? Hi B, I see you, baby. Miss LaWanda said trolls be gone. Some of them trolls be becoming members. Some of them be kids though. They be like they do. They be like young kids, and I don't want I don't think that. Um, I mean, they could subscribe, but I just think that they be doing a lot of clowning. They drop in people's chats just to get attention. Now the ones that come in saying terrible, wicked stuff, like that one man, y'all. Remember that man that was behind the stage, and I looked at him, and he looked as so evil and demonic that I hurry up and got out of there. I hurried up and clicked off of it because it scared me. It didn't scare me, it freaked me out because his eyes were like really big. He looked at like a demon from hell, y'all. I'm not kidding you. And that's why, and somebody had told me, like, if you do a panel, you got to check backstage first. Thank you, Michelle. I see my little thingy. Oh, that looks so good. But beautiful April Love, I do know the girls she be talking about. I don't know none of them, girl. I go in her live sometimes. She is so sweet. I'm just dipping my nose. No, you ain't. You doing what you want to do, girl. You grown. You a grown woman. Hey, Gerard. Hi, beautiful. How are you, darling? All the people that are on, the new people that I've never seen before, you've never seen me before. Go into, hit those three dots, turn that notification bell black. What happens, and subscribe to the channel. You get notified when I do three things: go live, post, and do a short. You would love to go check out my shorts. They are funny. I have a lot of funny shorts over there, guys. I'm not just saying that. They're funny to me. Okay? And it's free. It helps us out as content creators because we do want to grow our channel. So, and y'all come in the chat, if you coming in and visiting, it ain't that don't mean you got to come in my chat every day. You don't have to. If you see me live and you ain't feeling the conversation or you ain't feeling like looking at me, you go roll on out. That's how I do. I go, I'll look, I'll be like, no, I ain't feeling them today. Not none of my people. Not it's people I don't know. You feel me? Like this one girl, y'all. She comes on live. She was on the live sleeping, laying down with a provocative shirt on. It was late at night, and I was scrolling, and the lives was scrolling through lives, and she was snoring, mouth hung open, and she had like over 80 something people in her chat. I was so mad. I wanted to cuss her out bad. How dare you? What makes you think that somebody wants to watch you sleep? But then I got to thinking about it, and I looked at how many people were how many people were viewing, and of course they was viewing because of what she had on. And there are some weirdos out here, but laying on a live, knocked out on your bed with the light on and everything for everybody to see you snoring, mouth hanging open, catching flies. The heck? Yeah, Michelle, she was sleeping. I wanted to jack her up. Because it was the audacity, the nerve of you. And I'm not that I was jealous that she had the views. It was just like, who does this? But she had more views than I be getting. It couldn't be me though. I don't need views that bad. I swear God knows. To be on live sleeping with the light on, snoring, and people watching me, get out of here, you freakazoid. And people were watching her. People are weird, I'm telling you. Roti Queen said, that remind me of the boy when we was younger and my brother had him on the floor spinning a top. He told him to get up and fight, you wimp. Was he spinning around kicking Royalty Queen? Because I can envision that. Like, you know how they don't want you, because that's how I used to do when my mother would try to whoop me. I would, like, she would be trying to go around me and I'd be kicking like this, y'all. You're not getting me. Yes, honey. And that is wimp behavior. Hey, Caroline Turner. Hey, Manny Coon. Y'all guessing my age. Oh, y'all guessing okay. Caroline Turner, you did guess my age. That is my age. So drop your cash app. I'll send you $5. Just $5, honey. If you want $5, drop your cash app because you said 64. You got it, girl. Manny Coon, you was close. You was 2 digits off. Roti Queen cracking up. And look, Miss LaWanda, he got the nerve to have his name as a troll. He's a proud troll. Talking about, hello, I'm Diddy, how are you? Oh, God. We gotta love the trolls, y'all. We gotta love them. They are weird. They are weird. Sometimes I like interacting with them because I'm weird. And if they ain't talking real crazy and evil, I don't like them. Like the one that said he didn't like you, LaWanda. I was like, oh, you got to go. You don't like my mom? See you, bye. I don't play that. Hot sauce, Dad. What did he say? Now, see, that's it right there. You're in trouble, Hot Sauce. I'm reporting you. You're getting reported. How about that? See, stay on the Miss LaWanda. That's what I don't play. That foulness. Okay, what would I put? Hate speech or graphic violence? Okay, sexually explicit. Boom. There you go. And I hit him from the channel. You're out of there. They don't even get put on a timeout. They're out the door. I mean, it was a question, but honey, you ain't getting no answer from this one. All right, how come I can't scroll down? Where's my scroll thing? I can't do my chat. Okay, here it is. Nancy said 63. Y'all missed it. Caroline Turner guessed the correct number. You said it, Caroline. You tell me. You wrote it in the chat. You wrote it down, darling. I saw a girl that pulled a girl straight out the back seat window. Oh, my goodness. By her plaits and beat the hell out of her, dragging her. The girl kept saying, let me get up so I could beat you up for messing with my man. Okay, let me get to the story. The true story. So this girl, I had heard, this was a while ago, years ago, heard she was messing with my man. I kind of knew, and she's supposed to be cool with me, right? I don't know how, I can't remember how she came to my house, and she really liked me, guys. She was a younger girl, and I think that he like coerced her, like by maybe offering her money that she needed, but she really liked Miss April. And I know that, you understand, even though she did that, it was weird like that. So it was a rainy night. It had just got done raining, and I was home. I was living by myself. I had an efficiency, 2 rooms. Well, I had a little tiny kitchen. I had a little living room and a bedroom and a bathroom. So it was considered an efficiency. But under the circumstances, that's what I could afford. And I was in school, going to college at the time, going to technical community college. So when all I remember is I go up to her car, her door's closed, and I'm talking to her, and I knew I was going to fight her. I knew I was going to blast her, right? I just wanted to get her one good time. I wanted to cold cock her one good time. So I standing there talking to her. She's in her car, and she's looking up, and she felt it was like a weird situation. She knew something was about to pop off, but I wasn't acting like that. I was talking nice and everything. So then I said, "Yeah, I heard you. I found out you and so was messing around." And the look on her face, she became instantly scared, like panicked. Her eyes got big, and that's when I knew she was guilty. So I went in the car, and I went in like with my fist, because she's sitting there, and I start swinging up in the car like this, trying to hit her, right? And I connected a couple times. So then she had went far over, like on the other side, like kicked her way over there. So I ran around the car, opened up the door. She turned, this is true, y'all. She turned around, because I was going to drag her out the car, right? Because it's on and popping, okay? When Miss April's in that mood, ain't nothing stopping it. So she started kicking, and I tried to grab her, and she started kicking harder and crazier, and she hit me on the top of my arm with her foot, like the hoof of her foot hit me, and it hurt like a motherfucker. It hurt really bad. So that was when I was like, okay, I can't get her out like this. So that's when I kind of fell back. I was done, because when she connected right there, that hurt. And I realized she ain't gonna stop kicking, because she was in panic mode. She knew that if I got her out of that car, she was done. Done. You see my teeth? Done. So I just was talking trash, and I said, if I see you, it's on sight, blah, blah, blah. You were supposed to be cool with me. I don't do snakes. I don't do two-faced in this. Don't you speak to me no more. Don't you come around me no more. And lo and behold, guys, I ended up feeling bad about it. Because what I realized, she was very scared of me. Thank you, Michelle. Like, in the circle that we ran in, she would still have to see me. And every time she saw me, she got panicked. She would get really scared. Thank you, boo. Thank you, Michelle. She would panic and get scared. And I felt bad. I didn't want her to keep being like that. You know what I mean, guys? A mutual friend of ours, I told them to let's have a meet, let's come together. The mutual friend was going to be the mediator. And so we did do that. She was scared. Thank you, Miss LaWanda. She was scared, but she did. And I let her know. And we ended up hugging, and she cried, and she laid her head on me, y'all. And I felt so bad, because I was older than her. Thank y'all. Is y'all giving me to my goal? And I felt bad, and I did. After all of that was done, I felt really, really convicted about it, because it wasn't on her, y'all. It was on the man. You understand? Thank you. I reached the goal, Miss LaWanda. I see the confetti flying on my phone. Hey, thank y'all. But because I was older, like I said, I just was convicted, and I felt so bad that when we did come back together, and the mediator that was there, and when she came up to me and she hugged me, she laid on me, I felt like I was so convicted, and I knew I was wrong for doing what I did. I knew I was wrong, y'all. That was wrong. I don't care what she did with whoever I was with. It had nothing. It wasn't on her. I was not with her. I was with the man. You understand? And she really did like me. Thank you, Jay Gill. Hi, my sweetheart. she really did look up to Miss April. You know, she was a big girl. Now, don't get wait, y'all. It wasn't like she was little, tiny, and young and innocent. It wasn't nothing like that. But I was just older than her. I was the adult. You feel me? So I should have handled it in a better way. So we came back. Matter of fact, we were closer than ever after that, and we used to look at him after that fact and laugh and talk about him. Okay? And that's a true story, y'all. But when they were talking about the man hand band dude, that reminded me of that. And I could envision him kicking like that. And that thing tickled me, baby. That thing tickled me. I think that's funny. Karma is a mother. Okay, I'm gonna have to refresh my thing because I don't see my chat. Okay, here we go. You want to paint my face? What you want to paint it with, honey? Hi, Jay Gill. Getting dressed, chat. Can't chat. Today is Friday, y'all. Thank y'all for helping me. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, yes, I reached it. I can see right here. Thank y'all. I think that I was going to do the Bless My Mods for the Thanksgiving, but a lot of things came up that I had to take care of. But Christmas in December, that is when I'm going to bless you guys, and I'm just going to bless you all at once. The last time I did it, I blessed everybody like I was blessing two at a time. But this time, I'm just going to do the lump chunk and bless everybody. I got everybody written down. And so that's how I'm going to do it, guys, for the month of December. No matter what, because I'm not big on buying gifts and things. I'll give my grandkids some money, in an envelope thing, one of them little bank thingies. That's what I do. Let them go get what they want. And that, not cold cock. Yeah, you ain't heard that in a minute, right? I cold cocked her. I wanted to cold cock her. You remember that? Michelle said, not cold cock. That is so old school. Cold cock. Bam, 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 bam. Man, I'm telling you, I was a fighter. I like to fight. I did. I like to fight because I knew I could fight. You know what I mean? And I didn't have any fear. If a female fights a dude, you know what I'm saying? I told y'all, females weren't the challenge for me. It was dudes that got on my nerves. It was dudes that made me want to box, baby. Female, whatever. You get that. You got this one from the females. Now you got some females out there that'll show you some moves. You understand me? But when it came to a dude, Miss April, that's why, maybe it was inevitable that I would have experienced the LGBT community, because I was very much a tomboy. I grew up tomboyish. I wasn't even, but I never really looked at females like that. I wasn't never attracted. You know how a lot of lesbians will say that they were always attracted to females intimately and sexually. It wasn't that way for me. I just felt like females should stick together, and I had like a soft spot in my heart I felt like we needed to be protected, or females needed to be protected. But it wasn't like that kind of an attraction when I was younger. Even when I did go over into the LGBT community and get in a relationship, it was that aspect of it was very difficult for Miss April. I cringed. I was like, ugh, and the girl I was dating, like we had a few months in, okay, now it's time, because she was, of course, ready, but I wasn't. So I told her I was ready. And we got our little, room and everything, and had our little whatever, candles and, real romantical. And I couldn't even do it, y'all. I couldn't even nothing, because every time she touched me, I was like, I was just frigid. I couldn't. And when she saw that, she was like, "Okay, you're not ready." And I was so glad, because when she said that, it was like, and I was apologetic. I was like, "I'm so sorry. I don't know. I love you, and I want to be with you, but this is just weird. This is not something ain't right here." So I did something, I don't know, something transpired. Like you get into, y'all ever see in a movie, this is so good. Y'all listen. I don't know why I'm talking. I told y'all this is random. I love when I just think random stuff. I love it. So something happened to where we got into an argument. I don't know. I think it was some jealousy. Some girl or something was flirting with her, and or vice versa. And we got to arguing. And it was one of them kind of argues where you're arguing back and forth, and then next thing you know, you're kissing passionately, the clothes is flying off. That's how we. I need to write a book. And that's how it happened. You feel me? But at first it was like, no, I couldn't. So that was my experience with that. But like I said, I was never attracted, far as the sexual aspect of it. But I always was a tough girl. I always had that toughness in me, always. I used to even think that I would look at girls that were real dainty and girly girl, and I wanted to be like that, because I didn't feel like I didn't feel like I was dainty girly girl. I felt like I was always like, what's up, yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, let me see what y'all saying. Y'all still giving me jewelries and gifts. Hey, Patsy. Hey, girl, Miss April's talking. She running her mouth. I had to see what time it was. Talking about memories. Oh, Molina, what is you saying, Trump? No. See, you can't do that. Time him out. And while you steady talking about Trump, you getting dogged all the way out. I guarantee you. You don't even know what you like about him. A lot of people voted for him, I believe, because they feel like he's racist and was against a certain culture, and that it would be he would make things harder on a certain race. So that's why they voted for him. But he blasting everybody. Black, white, Chinese, Italiano, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody getting it. Everybody getting it from him, honey. It ain't just the poor people. Trust me. I've been watching enough of the things. I mean, enough like on TikTok. A lot of people are so regretful that they voted for him. Like they're losing their farms and things like that. They thought if they voted for him, it would help them in their businesses. Their businesses are literally failing because they voted for him. So that's the kick in the teeth. That's the kick in the teeth. And that's how I feel about Trump, whoever did all that Trump. Okay, let me see. Hi, my Patsy. How you been, Patsy girl? How have you been? There go Grandma Gigi. I was wondering where you was, sister. Sugar. Where Marianne? There's good. Hi, Marianne. And guys, listen, I could talk about those things, when like so many things, how we all are like this. So many things have happened in our life. Now, with me, because I did get hit by a drunk driver and I did have a head injury, I'm sure that affects certain memories or things, So what happens with me, a memory will pop up out of nowhere, and I'd be so thrown back by, oh my God, that happened. You feel me? Like with the girl, I forgot all about that. It's been years since I thought about pulling that girl out the car, and when Davion was talking about that situation, that came right to me. And I remember that. And I'm like, did you forget it because it was so traumatic or what? Because it was so many years ago or because you, what, didn't care? But I did care because, like I said, me and her were cool. But so when memories like that pop up, I got to ride with it. I got to talk about it because it'd be tripping me out. It'd be like, that was your life, April. Because if you see my life today, Miss April's so far removed from that life. You understand, guys? So far removed. That's why I know God truly can change. God changes us. Um, Not just changes us, but my thinking. I don't think the same. Like the stuff I used to do, if I thought about it or the memory of something I did comes to me, sometimes I'm like, was that you? That couldn't have been you. No. Thinking and knowing what I know now, I'm like, no. Like the using, the smoking, the getting high, smoking the crack, that kind of thing. I don't know, y'all. And then it makes me grateful. I'm so grateful, so grateful, because so many people do not make it out of that life. So many people, I wonder, like the people that I used to use with, I wonder if they still use or where they're at or if they're still alive. Right now, just now, I'm wondering. I don't spend my time trying to figure out, I wonder, where they're at. And I would hope and pray that, some of them got clean or living like me. You feel what I'm saying? But I know a lot of them didn't make it out. And that's rough. Right, April, he's screwing everybody. Yes, Michelle, he is. Trump is, it ain't just the poor people. And they say the word of God says the love of money is the root of all evil. He loves money. The love of money is the root of all evil. So he will do all manner of evil to get what he wants, to get money. And that's just my opinion. In my opinion, that's how I see it. And I don't dwell too much on him. My daughter be so worried and so stressed all the time talking about what he's doing. And I said, baby, that's when you got to trust in God. You got to put your trust in God. You have to. You have to. If God be for you, who could be against you? That's what you got to know. God is my provider. God is who sustains me. Willie, no. You think you can make me be quiet? You think so? I bet you can't. How old are you? How old are you, Willie? I knew a person back in the day, Willie, we called them Willie Lump Lump. Thank you to my new subscribers. I got 15 new subscribers the other day, y'all. Couldn't believe it. I didn't think I had got any. I had 130. What did I have? I think I got 2 new. It'll tell me when the live goes off how many I got. But yeah, Willie, we used to have. I used to know a guy, and we called him Willie Lump Lump. So you can imagine what that entailed and why we called him that. Thank you, baby. And here, let me see what she said. Y'all know, you keep doing what you're doing, but I just want to read what they say, so I can respond. Cause now we got a girl up in here, the Gray Ocean. The Gray Ocean. Subscribe to my channel and we'll talk about it. You said I owe you $300? Really? I could say the same thing about you. If they will put their age, And what happened to the lady Caroline? I told her to drop her Cash App. I was going to give her $5. Where'd she go? Where are you, Caroline? Sweet Caroline. Mm-mm-mm. The good times never felt so good. Let me see what Kendrick said. Can I paint yours, Miss LaWanda? What is he talking about? Hi, Musa. Hi, darling. How are you? Musa Augustine. What did he say? How come I can't scroll? Okay, there we go. Wait, what did you say, Miss LaWanda? I want to paint your face. What you want to paint it? See, I don't see nothing wrong with saying that. I don't. That's just saying random. Like he don't know what else to say. Kendrick Kinchin. April, you're funny. I love to see when you be doing them dances. Y'all be loving my, thank y'all. You got to keep watching I got to get back on my shorts. I just want to see what Kendrick was saying to Miss LaWanda. Was he talking crazy to you? Wait, what is his name? Hey, BD Randy, hi. You said gifted $20 super chats. Yeah, that's what we be looking for. Why would you write that instead of doing it? BD Randy, you supposed to give it. You ain't supposed to write it in the chat. I didn't know I had all these trolls in here, y'all. Let me look and see. Hey, classy lady. April, I have seen a channel on here where people are sleeping. That is disgusting, classy lady. It burns my skin because I'm like, how dare you? What makes you think I want to look at you sleep? But there is a fetish and there are people that like it. That's what's disgusting. And the people that are doing it know it. When I saw that lady laying there on her bed, snoring, God, I swear to God, guys, she was knocked out. Laying there, knocked out, mouth hanging open. She wasn't snoring loud, but I looked and seen how many people she had in her chat, and I was flabbergasted. I was flabbergasted. Oh, that's so tart. I want to see what this dude. Yes, thank you, Michelle. And all of you guys. Y'all guys got me to my goal. I love it. And I think I bugged YouTube so much, guys, because you notice I can't do super chats or super stickers, but I bugged them to ask him, why is it taken away? What happened? Why did you take away my super chat availability? And they must have said, well, let us give her something. And it could have been my content. I could have got a strike or something. Not a strike, but it could have been like a punishment or something. That's the only thing I could think of. And that one person that said that, do I like, what's my preference? That was disgusting. Why do people ask that or write stuff like that in people's chat? That's crazy. That's crazy work. Wanda said, are you being a perv? He said, no, what the hell? Yeah, they do love messing with Miss LaWanda. They don't be bad though. The stuff that they say is not really bad to me. Like the ones that talk, like that one that y'all saw, and he put it in all caps, and I reported him. And they gonna take his page because he was nasty, sexual. He asked me whatever he asked me. It was gross. And now that's nasty. But them little ones like that, they just be, I think they be kids. Now he messing, Michelle said he messing with, they do love messing with her. Yeah, no, they don't bother me. That great ocean. You like saying you owe me $300, that don't bother me. Let me see, let me see. Right in USA. Hello, my black homie. What's up, national character? See, that's funny to me. That's funny. I don't know why that's funny. Annette Williams said, beautiful, classy lady. When I be strolling real late at night, all I do is hit that word at the top that say live, and I run into a lot of stuff. Yeah, I do too. If you scroll through the lives, Miss Annette, I've done that. Like I wake up late at night and it'll tell you to swipe up. So that's where I get to see a bunch of different other content creators. And it be the weirdest stuff going on. I'm like, they told me, somebody said that this one content creator takes their teeth out and eats without their teeth because it gets them views. And I'm like, I couldn't do that. Like when I chew, y'all, because y'all know I don't have no bottom teeth. Oh, and by the way, I have my appointment Monday, my consultation. Remember I told you guys we stopped the process. God is so good, y'all. Excuse me. The process was stopped, okay? So now not only that, here's the blessing in it. I'm eligible for a larger amount to take out to get my teeth fixed. It was, you know how they start you out, and once you pay that off, then the amount that you can borrow goes up. Now, as expensive as teeth is, the total cost of everything that they will get due to my mouth, he had did all the assessment, like filling in these teeth, the ones that I got missing over here, and then putting one down here, putting the whole grill down here. $16,000. 16,000, and it might be more than that. Hold on, I think I got the paper. Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, no, this is not it. Hold on, guys. But I'm going to start the process again because, like I said, when I got that email, hold on, guys. I'm going to tell y'all because I want y'all to know. Baby stuff. Hold on, guys. Here it is. I got it. Thank you, God. Okay. This is how much. Wait a minute. They got different phases. Okay? So hold on. Is this phase 2? Phase 1. in the... Okay, phase one, 6,361. That's just for phase one, guys. Just for phase one. And I got a phase two. But this is, I don't have the one. Oh, here we go, here we go. No, this is what I already paid. What is this? 999,000. What the freak? He's going to have to explain this when I go in there Monday. But anywho, guys. Anywho. It's, y'all know it costs a lot. It costs over, what are those things called that they put in? It's like a house. It costs more than a house. $22,000. The implant thingies, not the implants. Help me, guys. The things they screw in, those ones. So it's up in that area, okay? So the way I have to do it, because I don't have an actual dental insurance, okay, I have to pay out of pocket, my pocket. And nothing is I don't have any insurance to cover anything. And this dentist does not, most dentists don't do this. They don't do the work, and where you could make payments, you got to pay for what they do right then and there. You understand? So say I take out a loan, and whatever the loan is for, say the loan is for $5,000. He will do $5,000 of work, okay? That if I say that's how much I can take out to loan, borrow. When anything else that he does, that I'm going to have to pay that out of my pocket, plus make the payments on that what I borrowed. You understand? So once I use all of that 5,000, just say that, and it's not that, y'all, because I ain't going to tell how much it is. I still have to pay for the continued work. That's only paying for that much, you understand? But because I'm so determined to get my mouth done, and I prayed about it a while ago, and I knew that God was going to do this, but it doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It's just something that I am going to have to really, buckle down and do. And I'm doing it because I want to do it for myself. Like, I'll look at my smile that I had just 5 years ago, and I had a beautiful smile. I had all of my teeth. You understand? So, and I want to be able to enjoy. I eat anything I want. Don't get it twisted, y'all. You learn how to eat. If you like to eat, you gonna eat. You understand me? But when it comes to like crunching ice, I couldn't crunch ice. Okay? Crunching, I could do chips. I could even do kettle chips. I be cracking myself up. But I want the smile. So, and I feel like I deserve it. Would you agree with me, y'all? So that's going to happen Monday. I get my consultation of where we're going to pick up. And y'all knew how bad that bothered me, because I talked about it. I was excited. Then it fell through. And I told you guys about it. I was really upset about that, really. And I let it go because I was so upset about it. I couldn't even deal with it. I couldn't talk to them or nothing. Couldn't deal with it. I just paid off whatever that was. And when I got that email, and the email just popped up and said, "Oh, you have such and such and such dental insurance left." I said, okay. So let me call. Now, when I called, she tried to get me to schedule a teeth cleaning. She tried to get me to schedule something else that was going to cost me when I went on Monday. I said, no, ma'am, listen, sweetheart. What I said, if you look in my charts, there was work being started on my mouth. Okay. I said he printed out everything that he needed to do and how much it was going to cost. And he started it out and then it fell through and the work stopped abruptly. I said he pulled 3 of my teeth that did not need to be pulled, y'all. Do you hear what I'm saying? The only reason he pulled the teeth was because he had to deal with this one, so that he could fill these back in. Okay? He said, there's no way I can do this one while those are there. They have to go. And I'll put them back. I'll replace them. Okay, cool. Pulled the 3 teeth, everything stopped. So now I'm walking around toothless on the side. That's why when I posted that thing, Royalty Queen, it was so funny to me. Walking around toothless unnecessarily. That's what had me really upset. You took 3 good teeth and you didn't need to take 3 good teeth. I want to do something. Think about it, guys. How would that make you feel? And then then the work stops. What? I didn't have that much to begin with, man. So now the work is picked back up. God does everything in his perfect timing if you trust him. I didn't respond to it because I knew in my flesh I was going to mess up something. Even John said it. He said, baby, maybe you might not want to go up there, because a couple times in the last year or so, I said, I'm going to go up there and, get the paper, take the paper and ask, some questions. He said, you might go to jail, baby. And he's right. Because though Miss April loves the Lord, Miss April will tear a whole office up and the people in the office. I'll go through that place like a hurricane if I lose my mind, okay, if I blank out. And I did not want to blank out. I knew I had that because of how everything transpired. And it was so messed up and it was so wrong, not on my part. You understand? I felt like I got a bad deal. April, you skipped all the comments about the perv Kendrick and what he was really saying about. Oh, that's why I got rid of him. I'm glad you got rid of him, because he was talking rude to you. Anybody that talks rude to you and disrespects you, they're out of here. That's a no-brainer. Hold on, let me see, baby. I trust you, boo. April, you are hip. Okay, yeah, I'm not hip. I didn't know that's what he meant. That's why I trust you. Get him out of here. Yeah, because if it's not blatant, like those words, like that one did, Miss LaWanda, and I clicked on it to read it, and it was so foul and disgusting. He said, "What one do I like, this or that?" And I reported him because Coco was the one to tell me that you can report them and get them removed. So I was like, "You messed up, man. You're out of here." But the face painting, like the number 67, I said that might be something funny about that, but I didn't think so. I said, "Well, it don't sound bad." But yeah, and then I saw how he was going back and forth with you. So once he started going back and forth with you and disrespected you, you do with him what you want. But I didn't know the faint pace. That's gross. Why do they get on here and talk like that? Go ask your woman to do that. Is it that they trying to get your page taken? You remember that song, Sweet Carolina? Girl, I'm like, I just know a lot of songs. Willie Lump Lump. Yes, honey. We had a Willie Lump Lump in our town. And he looked like a Willie Lump Lump. Willie Lump Lump. That is so funny. Okay, baby, I got you. See, I didn't think that. I didn't think I just, because people, why do people think like that? That's crazy work to me. I guess it's common sense, though, Miss LaWanda, face paint. And look, When he said face paint, I swear this was what I was thinking. A little kid, you know how they put the little flowers and hearts on your face? I swear. As God is my judge, I'm through. Just handle them. Handle them, sister. Do you got them? Handle them pervs. I don't do pervs. I don't like pervs. That's disgusting, man. And even like now, the black homie, that's just, I think that that's passive aggressive wanting to say something racial. I don't think I ain't gonna say it's cool, but they know enough to not be blatant with it. Them is the ones I actually respect. When they slide something in there real good or slick, and they know they could get away with it because they watching what they say. That means they know to watch what they say. Now them ones, beautiful, classy lady. Okay, I read that. This lady I seen when I was strolling okay, I seen that. Yeah, did you see? You've seen it too? I'm glad it ain't just me, man. I was laughing at all the comments because that lady was snoring loud. She was on the brown couch snoring her butt off. And they said that there are people, somebody was talking about somebody's sleep, and they were passing gas and coughing all through the night and had their live running. I thought about doing that, y'all, not passing gas and stuff. I have thought about like turning the live on dark screen and going to sleep, because that's how the one guy I support, that's how he ran his channel up. That's how he got so many subscribers. Just sleeping, playing a little rain music and rain sound in the back all night long. And then he would get up, talk a little bit on the live, not showing himself. Y'all laughing, not showing himself, and then going to work. And his channel, he got it grew. And I kind of crossed my mind, but I'm like, I can't do that. I can't. It just ain't that serious. It ain't that hard up for Miss April. I can't do it. I'm glad you got him, baby. Online account. No, when we hear Christmas songs, this is a warning. Another year further now. Never leave again the chair now. Is that a song? Is that a song? Oh, I seen them before. I seen them before. Think for yourself. Said hello. Okay. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. What's your address? Why would you ask my address? Okay. Let me see, y'all. Something's wrong with my mousey thing. Roti Queen is cracking up. Yeah, Mr. Wanda, I didn't know. I didn't. Did you know, Roti Queen, what that meant? Because now I'm going to be embarrassed if you did. I thought he was a child. You can't help. No, I'm not angry online. I can get angry. And I'd be so ugly. If you see me angry online, you would be afraid of me. I look like a complete different person. I'm telling you. So that's why I practice on a daily basis not to be angry. I don't think there's nothing, that serious to make me that angry. Now, you know who can push my buttons? My husband. He can push them buttons, y'all. But when he pushes them and I respond, I always come back. I always think about it. And I go back and I say, okay, I didn't have to say it like that. But I still feel this way. And then sometimes I say, that was unnecessary. I pick and choose. I try to figure out what you understand what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it's the people that are up close to you, I think, that are the ones that can pluck me. Now, people that I don't know, like these YouTube streets and all that stuff, they're so irrelevant. I mean, insignificant to me. I don't care. And I've heard like people say They have, Miss April, I'm not going to tell you what they said, but they was talking terrible about you. And the person that they told me was talking terrible about me, I had to think for a minute, why would they even, and then I said, oh, that's right, because they must have heard me call him Crunchy Wig. I didn't make the name up though. You understand? But you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I don't care about, I don't. Um, Honestly speaking, the making fun of my past daughter or talking about that and saying stuff about that, I did have to give that to God, and on a not on a continuous basis give it to God. If I start feeling a type of way about it, I say, that's right, God, you deal with it, and I let it go because I know God will deal with it. um, and I actually feel sorry for them when I think about it, when I really truly think about it, because we do give an answer and an account for those kind of things. So they will give an answer and an account, and you know, but I don't uh, like hate them. I don't do none of that. They don't mean, they're not that important to me. They're not worth my energy, that kind of angry energy. They're not worth my, I'm not giving them none of my angry energy. For what? Make no more channels. To the host in the chat, hey Omar Plummer, online account, are you subscribed to my channel? Because you're doing a lot of talking, baby. But yeah, Miss LaWanda, you handle them, baby. You know what you're doing. You know, Miss April be not, I literally was naive on that. How'd you be naive at 64? That's out of the, I'm so out of the loop. I ain't no freak. I ain't got no freak in me no more, Miss LaWanda. It's gone. Can't you see? I ain't freaky no more. It almost makes me sad. It almost makes me sad. It's my first time in your chat. Oh, thank you, Omar. And I'm so glad you're here, darling. Say hi to everybody. Everybody will say hi to you. I'm getting ready to get off of here because it's getting dark in my room. My light went out. I'm going to try to do a couple TikToks today. I want to sing a song, lip sync a song by Prince, guys. So I'm going to try to do that. Oh, I got new furniture coming, God willing, this Saturday, Sunday, in my living room furniture. And once I get it all set up and everything, I'll show y'all. Okay. I mean, it's nice now, but it's going to be really nice. And thank you, Omar. I'm glad you're here, darling. Come back again and see us, okay, baby? Just don't talk nasty, because the mods don't play. When you come in here with that gross, nasty talking stuff, they going to boot you out. Out. Okay, and I ain't saying nothing. Nah. Beautiful April Love, have you picked you out an emoji yet? I got the butterflies. The only thing I don't like about the butterflies on here, Annette, that's what my emoji is they're brown. I like the blue butterflies, but when it comes up in my chat, it comes up like a brown mothy looking butterfly. And I don't really like that one, but it's okay. That's what it is. It's a butterfly. Congrats on your new. Thank you, Miss LaWanda. It's supposed to come Sunday, and it's actually. Listen, guys. Let me tell y'all. Let me be honest, straight up about it. It's not. I'm not buying it brand new. It's my brother's bringing. It's my brother's furniture. My brother. He made good money, right? I'll be trying to get him on my live, y'all. He's single, retired Marine, got a good job. He got a real good job. His job travels, so you ain't got to worry about him getting on your nerves. And he sent me a picture of his furniture, and he ain't never home. He's always on the road. So, and it's my type of furniture. He looks like my twin, Miss LaWanda. Me and my brother Corey look just alike. He looks like the boy April. I look like the girl, him, Corey. Well, he sent me a picture and he said, "You like this?" I said, "Oh, baby, that's real nice." He said, "You want it?" I said, "What you think?" He said, "All right," because I'm getting ready to get new stuff. And I said, "Okay." I said, "But you ain't never used that stuff." He don't even be home. So I'm looking forward to it. It's nice. It is. It's nice stuff. It's earth tony colors and stuff, and that's what I want. Um, yeah, my daughter was gonna. She did start on decorating my living room, but I didn't care too much for the color scheme. Like these were some of the pictures, that blue, and I want more darker tone colors. So y'all will see it. I'll show y'all. Thank you. God is good, y'all. I'm tickled about this furniture. It's like, um, it's nice. It's nice. It's a love seat, and it's big and expensive. It's really expensive furniture, and it has one of the the table that goes behind the couch. It has that, and I already got these. I got these real nice end tables, really nice end tables. I'm not. They're not going nowhere. Them is my babies. Um, I got a big table. Oh, it's nice, but and I don't want it no more. It's too big for me and John. Me and John, it's just me and him, So I'm gonna see if somebody wants it, and they can have it. They don't even have to. I wouldn't charge them for it or nothing. And it's nice. It's in good condition. Leather. It's beautiful. Yeah, we didn't need. I know, Miss Lawanda. I know it, and I know y'all didn't. But I'm just in my mind. I'm thinking. I don't want y'all thinking that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm frugal like that. I'm like, I'm so open to receive stuff like that. I be think it'd be like brand new, like I went shopping. That's how I be feeling. I do. I feel like that. And matter of fact, I told him I would purchase it from him. I said, "How much you want?" He said, "Nothing. I'm gonna just give it to you." I said, "Okay, word." So that really made it good. First I think he was, cause it's nice, just to really give away is really nice. But I think he thought about it, cause I would have bought it, and for a nice price too, cause that's just how I am. But yeah, no, I wanted to say that, cause like I said, you know, you never know on here. They be like, she act like she bought us some new furniture and she got that for her brother. They ain't gonna be able to talk no crap on Miss April. I mean, what you see is what you get. Period. Period. Thank you. Hey, Shamad Han, Mystery. Hi, darling. I'm getting off now, Samad Han. Subscribe to my channel so you'll get notified when I go live so you can come back in the chat and talk to us. Okay, sweetie? You hit those three dots, turn your notification bell black. You'll get notified when I go live, when I do shorts, and when I post. The shorts are really nice, Samad Han. Go check them out, Mystery. Okay, and welcome from India. I love Indian food. Love, love, love it. I had some the other day, as a matter of fact. I had some, what is that called? Y'all help me. Oh, what is that sauce? I had lamb. As a matter of fact, um, last Sunday or Saturday, it was lamb. What is that sauce, guys, that they. It was lemon rice with lamb, and the sauce, it begins with a T, I think. I can't think of that sauce. Not curry. It's not curry. It's the oh Jesus help me, please, please, before I get off of here. What is it? Oh, I can't think of it. Oh, you know what? What I'm gonna do, once I get it, I'm gonna post it, what the name of the sauce, because they had the mild and they had the sweet. And it's a certain name. It's on the tip of my tongue. 35 and up. No, it's not curry. I can't think of it. What you say about the baby boy? April, your nephew made honor roll again. He be doing it. He be doing it. He is beyond his you already know that though. You already know. So Auntie gotta hook him up. That's probably why he doing it, because he be knowing he getting blessed. No, he do it because he that good. And he's so sweet. Tell him we said congratulations and keep up the good work. We love it. All right, my loves. Miss April's going to get off. My room is getting darker. I got some stuff to do. Thank you. And check out my Samad head. Let me see. Samdahan. Now I can say Mystery. I'll just call you Sam for short, okay? Because that's hard to pronounce. And I'm going to post in my, it was on the tip of my tongue. I'm going to post what the name of the sauce was that I poured over my lamb, or that they poured over my lamb and rice, okay? And it was so good. I go there. I just found the place. They've been open for like 7 months, and I just found it down the street from my house. And the lady from India, she cooks everything herself. Everything. Her daughter works there. They are beautiful, sweet, loving. And everything she makes is from scratch. Everything. Oh my God, it'd be so good. And I go every weekend since I found out about it. All right, guys. Yes, but where are you from? I'm in South Carolina. That's where I live, in South Carolina. Yeah, beautiful April Love. No, it wasn't teriyaki. It was an Indian. It's an Indian name. It begins with a T. I keep wanting to say terama something. What the heck? I'm posting it. That's how much it's driving me crazy. I'm from India, but oh, you're studying in Switzerland. Oh my God. That's incredible. Come back so you can tell us the kind of food that they have in Switzerland, okay? What is one of your favorite meals over there? Because I gotta go. I've been on here long enough. Okay? All right. Love you guys, and we will talk soon. Bye-bye.